Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, another episode of the Foreplay podcast. Wow, there's our boy, Christian. This is our second penultimate. I don't know what penultimate means.
Stop using
That
words.
means
you don't know
second.
the meaning
That means
to.
second to last.
Second episode with
This is
two
our
guests.
second to last episode. We're done.
We're fuck it. We're out. That's Christian who burped. How you doing, Christian?
I'm doing great.
We
How are you doing,
We haven't
Brandon?
talked in at least 6 months. How you doing?
I was
What's
on
new?
the podcast like 4 months ago, 3 months ago.
In March.
Yeah,
It's now.
that's July. That's 4 months.
It might be August. No, it won't be August at this point. It's July, end of July. Happy 4th of July.
Math is hard.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out when this goes live in my head, and it's going to be the last week of July or August. Anyway,
Okay.
That's Kevin over there saying what the fuck.
Howdy.
Howdy, dude.
You guys both kind of did a fucking...
Tip of my hat to you.
What's his fucking name, though? I can't think of it right now. The poop guy from South Park.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky. We also have Jasmine joining us for the third time now. Ooh. Is she the most recurring guest now on the show? I think Anthony had 2, Nicole had 2, Christian.
This is my third.
Okay, so you guys are it's a little,
I mean,
a little competition.
If these are two separate
There's a
podcasts,
tension,
They are.
really.
They are. So 3 episodes each.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'd rather have you than Mike, so that's fine.
I get that.
Now, before
That's cool because I don't want to do this anymore.
that's good, fine. It's your way out. Before we got into official recording space where you see us, we were talking about water parks. Now, Brandon is going to
Piss parks.
water park this weekend, and you guys had some strong feelings around this table. Besides Christian, so I'm gonna go to Christian first. What is your feelings on water parks?
they're all right.
It's a fine time, right?
I
You don't
mean,
need to go every
It's
weekend.
Yeah, it's not. If like how dirty they are is the concern. I mean, it's not like it's worse than like going to the beach.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
The thing is, it's just like, why? I don't know. Why go to a water park when we live right next to the beach?
Because
I
it's
feel like
a
the water
ride.
parks-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like when you're like 6 years old.
Have you ever
It's
been
like,
on a 50-foot drop?
Yeah.
When you're
No.
50 feet above the world, you just feel like everyone else and everything else is below you.
Yeah, but now it's like go bigger or go home. Like go skydiving.
No, absolutely not. That won't happen.
See what I would do, and my cousin I think actually just did this because I saw pictures. It was one of those like indoor skydiving tubes where it's like
Oh,
the
where
fan
it's
on the
the
floor
fan.
and you're just floating.
I would do that 100% over skydiving. Because at least I
Sounds
could see
awesome.
the ground.
Yeah,
So-
you know, and I think there's like a little, netting area on the bottom. So,
So
if
by
you
the time
come
this
crashing
goes-
down,
Yep.
you might.
By the
Not
time this
die.
goes live, I would like to have... I'm going to start my own VR Let's Play series on Sundays, but might be spoiling, might be unconfirmed, might never happen. But a tease for it, I was doing... Because I got the Oculus Rift out there. And there's like... Oculus has its own like video channel. So you like could see videos in like 360 and you look
Humble
all
bragging.
around. Yeah. And they don't look like good yet. It basically looks like a buffering YouTube video almost. But there was one where you're skydiving and I jumped in for a second and I was like, fuck, this is almost... If it looked like crystal clear, like real life, this would be too real and I don't think I could do it because I have such a fear of heights.
Me and Jasmine are thinking about going skydiving.
Really?
For one of our birthdays.
Like, are you guys scared of heights at all? Or?
Yeah, I'm terrified of heights.
Really?
Yes.
See, this is so...
I get like the tinglies in my fingers when I
Oh,
almost slip
yeah.
on the stairs.
Yeah. Are you scared of heights too a little? So, a little?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So this is the thing. I'm terrified of heights, right? But I love roller coasters. I'll go on them all. I'll be a little like a bitch about it, but I'll get on there. But my one friend, so we all know our friend Nicole, my other friend Nicole, her boyfriend Sean, I think they listen to the show. He is deathly afraid of heights like me from what I heard, right? But then he did skydiving and he loved it. So I'm like, fuck. Like, if he did it.
Well, the
then-
best part about it that I heard is that, like, well, I mean, it's probably not that great now since I know, but supposedly, like, they count 1, 2, 3, but they jump on 2.
Oh, see, you might have burned me. But I feel like that's the worst part. And now my closest analogous story to this. Analogous is a word. It's another word for analogous, right?
It's an SAT word right
Yes.
there. Excellent use.
Thank you.
You're just trying so hard.
I'm trying to be Nick here. I gotta do my best. When I-
Resident scientist.
In 2007, absolutely. In 2007, when I went to England, Ireland, and Wales, I rappelled off of a 100-foot castle wall in Wales.
By your Pengus.
I wish. I wish. Because that would be a great story. I wish I bought this picture. So you would go up on this 100. I was petrified of even going up because you would have to go up these old ass ladders to get to like the top of this castle. So I get to the top, and for those at home, it's like a little ledge, right? So it's like the side of this table, and the first step is you're hooked up to this harness, and you put your feet against the ledge and you lean back off the wall. And while you're leaning off the wall, he tells you the directions. But while Brandon's leaning off this wall, he's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm going to go home. I'm done. I got to get out of here. But I'll never get this opportunity again. And I'm glad I was that mature enough, I guess, to do it. So while he's telling me the directions, I just start going down like the fucking hill because I couldn't like stand there anymore. So it was like if you held the rope behind your body, you would stop. But if you pulled it out, you would like descend down. And I was so fucking scared doing that I don't really remember it. I just remember like pushing off and going down. So I don't know.
Was this before or after you tried to run on a wall and destroyed your knee?
That was before. No, I didn't destroy my knee. I destroyed my credibility on the trip as a good kid. So for those who don't know, I thought I could, for some reason on this trip, I had the cool idea of putting my foot on a wall and jumping back off of it. And we were in a hostel in England. Yeah. And my foot went through the fucking elevator corridor wall. I made like a 2x2
I thought you
foot
like
hole.
cut up your fucking knee and you got all.
Oh, I did that too. No, I cut up my elbow. This is a different story.
Oh.
I put a hole in a wall, and my dad either had to pay $400 American or $400 in pounds, which would be $800 American.
Oh my god.
And they wanted to send me home, and for the rest of the trip, I had to shadow one of the counselors.
Our economy was that bad at that point.
I don't know what it was.
Brexit hasn't happened.
I don't know how I got all the way to my trip to Europe, but I'm very scared of heights. I don't know what you guys were talking about skydiving.
I just don't like the
I think I
feeling
just
of
get
like a
very
drop.
sweaty.
The drop, like in
Like,
roller coasters.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
when you're in a roller coaster, you can just feel your stomach like come up.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fun.
know.
Like I don't even like that when I'm in a car and I'm going down a steep hill.
I watched somebody's video recently on their skydiving trip, which if I go, I don't even care how much more money it is. I'm definitely buying the video.
Yeah.
But I watched it and it like made me want to go even more because just of like about how fucking cool and psyched the people are about the people going for their first time.
Please let me know if you guys do decide, because as petrified I am, I have to consider it. And
Yeah.
it's really just because that kid who was scared of heights, and he was like, I did it and it was the coolest fucking thing in the world. Because it's like, at the end of the day, like fear is a very powerful thing, but it's like, so how long am I scared for?
Couple
15 minutes,
yeah.
right? Probably from getting, or
When you get on
probably
the
like
plane,
45
it'll-
minutes
yeah.
to get in the plane, up in the air.
Success.
Yeah,
is
and then the
past
door
fog of
opens
fear.
and you're looking down.
That's
and
the-
you're 30,000 feet. In
That's
the air.
easily the hardest part, is probably getting out that door. No, there's no way. That's
Very,
it.
very motivational quote that just came out.
What did you say? What did you say?
What?
Success is past the fog of fear.
You're so deep. Wow.
He's got that deep voice to match it.
No, but yeah, after I saw this video, that's what like really like made me like really want to go about like how psyched the people were about like giving you a good time for your first time.
I like that.
Like they fucking basically, this guy that was taking the video on the airplane with everybody, right? And like, but he focuses on you because I guess that's your person that's taking the video, and like he's talking to you and everything, like whatever, getting you all psyched up. And then when you jump out with your person that's on your back, he jumps with you guys, and they go down. He takes the video, and like they like locked hands and they started spinning. Then at one point he just lets you go, and like he goes flying one way and they go flying
See,
the other way, and it looks fucking insane.
That would freak me the fuck.
Because they start spinning like
Yeah.
crazy once they start locking arms, and the guy on the back knows what to do. He like leans one way and the other guy leans the other way, and they start going like this,
Is it a
and then they just let go and they just fucking Like, they go far as fuck from each other.
Is puking in the sky possible?
I don't know, but it's probably pretty insane.
Because I feel like I would puke in the sky. and
Just don't drink the day before.
oh my god. So we went from water parks.
I'd have to be top
Yeah,
5
what the
drunk to
hell?
leap out of a plane.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
Attached to another human. Yeah, it's
If they let me go, I feel like that'd be the end of me. Like you just said. If they let me go, that'd be the end.
I mean, you still have like the guy attached to you. The,
Yeah,
like,
so you're not,
the
like,
guy-
alone.
Yeah, what do you mean?
you still have like a professional
but-
like with you.
Yeah, the guy in the back is the
Yeah.
most important one. The other guy.
Yeah, you don't
the
have
other
to-
guy's just
Oh.
the camera guy.
You don't have to
Yeah,
do
he's
shit.
Just the camera guy.
You're just there for the ride.
Yeah, but that would still.
Well, actually, you're allowed to like
GoPro?
You're allowed to pull the cord yourself, but if you don't pull it at the right time, then they're just gonna pull it.
So
But you can pull it at any time that you want. So
just pull it early.
as soon as you,
fuck.
as soon as you
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
out, you're just floating
Well, no,
down
I
for
don't
10
think I
minutes.
don't think you can pull it right away because you're gonna get sucked into a fucking engine.
I imagine he holds it for a while and then he's like, at this point, you can do it. But to bring it back to Hurricane Harbor, the last time I was at Six Flags, we went with some of our friends, Dan and Brian, and they did one of those slingshot rides, you know, where you're like, they bring you up into the sky and you have to let go. And
Wait,
it was my birthday. Were you there for my birthday? I don't remember.
who did it the last time that we went?
You went to Hurricane Harbor in November?
No, we went to Six Flags.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, wait, who did it?
Dan and Brian. Remember?
Wait, you went to a water park in November?
That's what I thought he was saying.
I was there.
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah.
I
So
was there.
so they did it.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was amazing. But they also said, and they weren't really that fearful, obviously, because I think I could do skydiving more than I could go up and let myself like slingshot like that. They said the hardest part was pulling that fucking trigger.
Yeah, me and
to like let them fly.
me and
stuff.
Bobby Scholes did that once at Seaside.
That's-
years ago at Seaside Boardwalk, where that old loop roller coaster was before it got swept
Yeah,
out to the
yeah.
fucking
That's
sea.
fucking terrifying.
Well,
Yeah, so we did it, and when you're getting pulled up that thing, you're getting pulled up, and you're like, all right, I'm high as fuck, it's fine. And then you look up where you're getting pulled, and you're only like halfway there.
That's horrible.
And then you get to the top, and they're like, all right, well, you're just gonna sit there all day. You actually have to pull the cord yourself. So I was like, fuck, all right,
I
just
couldn't do
yanked
it.
The worst part of the ones at Six Flags that the fence that you come close to, like, it looks like people are gonna hit it, is like this fucking old, like, it looks like an old like gridiron like fence with
Yep.
like spikes on top of it. So like this thing would just rip your jaw off.
I remember
And
that.
like it looks like people are
Yep.
gonna hit it. Like that would
Terrifying.
be the scariest part for me, I think, if I went on that thing.
Yeah, like the one at Seaside swung you out over the ocean.
right? Yeah.
It's
If
freaky.
we did one of
So
that,
is this
who
a
do you
talk
think would
time
pull
or
it?
is this just like the
You wanna
intro
pull it?
banter?
It's the intro.
Well, if
Oh,
you did,
wow.
you think you would
Damn.
pull it?
I love it because we need to have a topic during the intro, but we'll get in there. Are you guys having a moment?
Well, no, like she was trying to have a conversation with me while you guys were talking.
Oh, you guys got so scared.
That,
Like,
really,
that's
that,
fine.
that
yeah.
makes for good podcast. Multiple conversation
no.
going on.
Not
Too much.
horrible.
Well, anyway, that is water parks
Are disgusting.
Hardly
and
talk.
skydiving.
disgusting.
First of all.
That's fine.
There's a fucking mosquito down there.
That's fine. He went into it.
There's a big one.
For those at home, he went into another dimension under the wall.
But I just want to say one thing.
One more thing?
about
Okay.
that. Why Hurricane Harbor sucks, dickhole.
Okay, to bring it back.
Is that
Murdered.
is that their fucking wave pool is made out of like this fucking like it's like, you remember the popcorn like ceilings that we used to always
yeah.
see back in the day? Like
Oh,
everybody
they're
used to
like
have
really
them.
like grinded up, like kind of.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it, like you
Rough.
remember popcorn
Yeah.
ceilings.
I think I know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
that's
The
basically
floor
like the
was that,
concrete
yeah.
that they had on the floor of the
It just
fucking
rips
wave
apart.
pool.
See,
Yep.
at this point in my
Like-
age, I don't think I'm going into a wave pool.
I know, but I'm just.
I
Saying,
get it.
like,
I get what
you'd
you're
fall
saying,
Over,
yeah.
and that was like
You're
like,
grinded up.
Yeah, like there had to be blood in there.
That's it.
I don't
Which
know.
makes even more a point. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not taking 4.5 showers when I return home, but I'm at least going down one ride where I'm like, ooh, skiddly do.
I don't know. Six Flags is fun enough.
And we're all gonna go this fall. But that is our foreplay. Not even yet, because I haven't even teased my topics yet. We just had a little fun conversation about skydiving and water parks. We're all a little bit drunk too on this
And
podcast,
AIDS.
and not AIDS.
Can't have that bottle cap?
At the
Bottle
Foreplay
opener.
Podcast, on Mondays, we tease out our topics for the week.
Who's calling me right now? Jake.
Oh,
My brother's calling. I'll leave it
Yeah.
now.
Tuesday, we do our talk time. Wednesday is for Would You Rather. Thursday is Do You Know? And on Friday, the whole video goes live at youtube.com/4playvideo, where you should subscribe to our channel, and in audio form on iTunes and Google Play Music. Saturday, we play video games, and every day we just have some fun on our YouTube channel. Tease you? All right. Talk time. I want to talk about a thing that we use every single day, and if it's the worst thing that ever happened to us.
Phones.
Phones.
No.
The internet.
Toothbrushes.
No.
Buttholes.
I like
Technology.
well, you guys all missed, but I won't say any further. For Would You Rather, I want to talk about Russian roulette and a caveat. Do you know
No comment.
what we wear every day and if we know how to do it? So right after this, after Hurricane Harbor,
A metaphorical
skydiving,
mask.
beer, and all sorts of things,
AIDS.
we'll be back with our talk time topic. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.